Hi everybody, it's Tara again, and I'm here reading out of my book, Faces of Autism. I'm reading about one of the children in the book, one child each day for the month of April. And today we are talking about Spencer. Look at how dapper he is.
He's so cute.
So Spencer, super cute, but don't let him fool you. He is lots of fun, but he's also, at least at the time, was kind of a handful. So let's learn about Spencer. Spencer's word is dauntless. And yeah, so dauntless kind of means like fearless. And he definitely does not have a strong sense of fear, at least he didn't at the time. So it's been 5 years since I photographed most of the kids in the book. So clearly they've come a long ways since then, but this is kind of describing who they were at the time. So let's see here. The first thing that struck me about Spencer is how totally adorable he is. I have a fondness for 3-year-olds, and this little charmer was no exception. He was curious and happy and into exploring, and I was impressed with the number of signs that he used to communicate, so sign language signs. Knowing he has limited verbal communication skills. For such a little guy, he sure understands a lot. And Spencer showed off his counting skills by easily counting to 20 and would have kept going on if I had let him. He clearly understood what I was asking and directing him to do, but having a reciprocal conversation wasn't quite possible yet, which is super interesting, right? So just because somebody can't reply back to you doesn't always mean that they don't understand what you're saying to them. So always assume capability. His mom described Spencer by saying, he's amazing with his beautiful smile and the way he is always seeking out a way to laugh or to learn. Every night after the sun sets, he goes out to the front window and softly sings and signs, "Twinkle, twinkle, little star," to the night sky. It's so sweet. His superpower, his mom says, breaking and entering. A 3-year-old should not possess the skill set that he has. This is what I mean. Don't get fooled by the cuteness that is Spencer. He is an escape artist. It's a funny comment, and yet a really real fear for some parents, as many children with autism wander because they are curious and have no sense of danger or boundaries. That puts a parent on constant high alert for their child's safety. Eloping can be a serious issue, but that persistence and problem solving will serve him well one day. Spencer was a delight to watch as he explored that beautiful spring day, and his face lit up as he ran, and I couldn't help but feel his joy. I've often talked about Spencer in some of the talks that I give to community groups and schools and such, because that sense of not having a sense of danger or being fearless is really a problem with kids, right? As parents, we're trying to keep them alive and safe. And if they don't understand the concept of no, or they don't understand the concept of danger, that's really taxing on parents and hard. But when I've posed this question to school groups and whatnot, how could that particular trait of being fearless translate into a really good skill as an adult? Like, what kind of job could you have if you were fearless? And I've gotten so many great answers, everything from, you know, military, firefighters, police officers, stuntmen, you know, all those sorts of things. And so I think trying to take something that's viewed as a challenge and flipping it on its head to how could that be an asset really goes a long way in having some patience during those difficult times. All right, let's find out what the words of wisdom are here. Find the joy and humor within your child. You are the parent first before all those other things you become as an autism parent. So what she's saying is you're the parent first before you become the autism parent, the teacher, therapist, case manager, nurse, aide, etc. Parent first, and I learned to let myself be me first. The other things will come. I think that's really good, right? Like, you have to know, like, you can hire out therapists and teachers and all of those things, but you have to be your child's parent. And what they need from you most is to love them unconditionally and to have patience, and that's all they need. The rest of it will fall into place. So, all right, that's it for now, and we'll continue on with more tomorrow.